like the gameplay, but all right. So what we're going to do this stream is we're going to play some expeditions as much as I can bear. But we're going to do it with a focus on beginners. And when I say beginners, I don't mean people who are like brand new to the game, like don't know how mechanics work or anything like that, but more like haven't done an expedition before, we're curious about expeditions, things like that. So we're going to try our hardest here to evaluate what we're looking at, why we're picking certain packs, and all I ask is that if you say, hey, I think we should pick this pack, just give a reason. That's all I'm saying. Don't just say, oh, pack 1 is great. Because that's not helpful. Yeah, there's going to be a vote on the screen, but I'm going to ignore it because, again, yeah, exactly. You haven't done an expedition yet. You don't know all the cards, but you know how cards work in general. So, like, you understand the game, but you haven't necessarily done an expedition. So we're gonna run it like that. So all I ask is that if you want me to pick something, just tell me why. That's it. So the way expeditions work is you can pay $2 or 2,000 shards or 1 expedition token. I have 3 freaking tokens. Tokens are like a dime a dozen. I have never paid for an expedition, but I also don't play them that much anymore. But anyway, so you do this. You get 2 trials. Each trial is a draft, basically. And at the end, whichever draft had the better record, that's what you get your rewards from. You play until 7 wins or 2 consecutive losses. So let's start it out. And the way it works is you're offered 3 different packs here. And the first one always has champions in it. So you pick which pack you want to play. And that gives you your first champion and assigns you these. Each pack has a different name. And if you follow along, these themes will pop up. And they'll have, so like arachnophilia, there will be numerous arachnophilia packs. And one strategy is to just like aggro on that. Just like, I want to play arachnophilia and all that stuff. So let's look at what we have here. Draven is a very aggressive champion. 3/3 mixed spinning axe. And when you've done that to him twice, he levels up and is more aggressive. Just attack, attack, attack. Oh, okay. See, I adjusted where I did certain things yesterday, and I didn't consider that would be a thing. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. That means the banner is going to go over him, but I just don't care. I do not care. This is fine. All right. So Draven, we have Arena Battler, 2/2 for 2. When it attacks, give other battling allies +1/+0 this round. And Precious Pet is just like the most aggressive 1-drop you can imagine. It starts with an A. Lee Sin here, when you cast a spell, give me Challenger. If you cast another, give me Barrier. And it wants you to have cast 7+ spells, and then it gives you Claws of the Dragon. Summon me from hand once you've played 2 spells this round. So this is like a very heavy barrier / spells sort of thing. It's even called Spell Slingers, go figure. Yeah, that's actually a really good point, Kyle. This is just like cheaper champions, a little bit more flexibility. And like Spell Slingers, you kind of have to really focus in on getting the right balance of spells. So Lee Sin might be out just on cost and the like dedication to spells alone in a sort of like unit-centric battling thing. And then we have Retribution over here with Lucian. 3/2 quick attack that wants to see things die or see a Senna die. And then it gets double attack and you rally the first time something dies in a turn. Fleet Feather Tracker is one of the better one-drops. Yeah, that too. Lucian and Draven are pretty easy to flip without building a deck around them. And then Vanguard Redeemer when I'm summon, draw a unit if an ally died. So this seems like an aggressive deck that's going to have mild sacrifice themes in it. This, man, I like the, well, this one also has a curve though. Instant resub. Look, I try my hardest. I'm going to eliminate Spellslingers from these 3 picks because I agree that picking a 6-drop champion and then like the theme of this one seems a little bit difficult in specifically draft. So it's between Draven and Lucian. Draven is more of like, sorry, I just realized something. Oh, that's fine. It goes over him a little bit, but we'll live with it. Draven's more of just like a straight aggro thing, and then you can build around him. Like, this seems like a vanilla just aggro attack deck that can have cards put into it to do other things. What limits my choices more? Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, Noxus over here, I think is better in draft than, say... Yeah, exactly. Is a little bit better than Demacia. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pick Arachnophilia. And let's remember that we picked Arachnophilia. So, and then the second pack is always going to be a second champion. So you want to think about what works really well with what we already have here. So we have just like this aggro base. Noxus has just like really good aggressive cards that are cheap. And it also has reach in it. Whereas Demacia is kind of like go wide, go big sort of strategy. This is more of a like down low and then burn them out sort of plan. All right, so what we have here, we have Ancient Evil, Maokai. In my experience, even in Constructed, is mostly just a 1/4 that summons a 2/1 whenever you play another ally. It's really hard to flip this, especially in Expeditions. Sapling Toss, 1-cost burst, summon a sapling at the next round start, and Glimpse the Beyond. It's actually a really good card, but... So, it's funny because our 3 packs in the last one, the Lucian deck would actually like to have Ancient Evil, and then the Lee Sin deck would like to have Death's Door. Right? But we're working with what we got. So Ezreal here wants to see spells cast. We have Plaza Guardian, which also wants to see spells cast to make it cheaper. And then Eager Apprentice, refill spell mana. This would have been fantastic with the Lee Sin deck. Frozen Solid, we have Ash wants you to frostbite things. Caught in the Cold gives an enemy frostbite and vulnerable for the round. Notably, it's slow, which is something I learned today. And then just a large lad here. I think we're going to take Frozen Solid because I like the combination of having aggressive troops or units with ways to win in combat by removing the power from the enemies. Yeah, exactly. Bartholomew. I'm doing swell. How are you, Juka? So we're going to go with Ash and Draven here, which is an interesting combination. But also, Fridge Lords has some good spells. Oh, man. It's really hard to pass on this faction, but I just don't think Ezreal meshes well with Draven. Yeah, we're going to do Ash Draven, I think. Frozen Solid. Oh, it's the name of the pack. Duh. All right. So these are the names of the 2 packs we've already chosen, which is very important to remember because, again, the more you pick the same pack, the more likely you are to see it again. And they have the cards in it that sort of you know, they're going to synergize basically. So Frozen Solid gives us Entreat, which is draw champion, okay, and Shatter, deal 4 to an enemy if it has 0 power, otherwise Frostbite. So this goes obviously pretty well with Ash. Entreat to me is kind of medium, but we also have Ancient Evil here, which I don't think we're going to be playing these, honestly. These are sort of focused on the kill a thing to do things, and we're not really into that right now. Card draw or combat tricks, I'd argue drawing resources is better than anything. I mean, so, okay, in favor of Entreat, this is 2 resources to draw either a 3-drop or a 4-drop, which is pretty good. Yeah, exactly. If we had Lucian, we would snap Ancient Evil, but we did not go that route. I think these are 2 decent low drops, but just because those cards get way better when you have more of them. Yeah, I agree too. Like, drawing Precious Pet late is kind of bad, but having more copies in it having more copies of your 1-drop means you're more likely to have it in your opener, which I think is pretty important when you're a low to the ground aggro deck. So, and Shatter is really the card I would want out of Frozen Solid, but both of these are pretty decent in our deck, I think. So we're going to go Arachnophilia again. It's our friend House Spider, stream guest House Spider. So over here we have Mega Keg. Entreat is like a 4, Arena is like a 6. However, Pet is like a 5 to 7, and Shatter is always a 5. Better multiples, yeah. So something to note is you can actually hover over the name of the pack, and it tells you that this is actually Bilgewater in Noxus, which means if we pick Mega Keg and we seed this into our future picks, it's going to also offer us Bilgewater cards, which isn't necessarily bad. Bilgewater has some decent cards in it. But these cards are actually pretty good, honestly. This is one of your best 3-drop aggro cards, and this is just a removal spell that also gives you reach. We already have 2 Precious Spiders or Precious Pets, and House Spider is pretty good. Afterlife here is, again, the deck we're not running because we didn't pick Lucian. This is your Blood Artist type effect, and the Rekindler is just a biggity bomb that brings back a champion that has died. So I think I kind of want to go here because we only have one. We already have 3 2-drops and 2 1s, and Iron Ballista helps us shore up our 3s, is just a good card. And then Death's Hand is the first look we have at actual removal, because right now all we have is Caught in the Cold. So I think this is where I'm going to go. All right, so now we have, these are the 3 packs that we picked. You see, this is called the Synergy pick. We've picked from Arachnophilia twice, Mega Keg once, and Frozen once. So in Frozen, we have Elixir of Iron, which is a pretty good combat trick. It buffs your butt and makes sure you don't lose your unit. And usually this would be bad in a game like Magic because it doesn't also kill the opposing unit. But because damage sticks in this game, having a butt buff is actually pretty good because it means you're marking damage on your opponent's unit and your card is still living through the combat. Rhyme Fang is really good with Ash style decks. Yeah, that too. Butt buffs are often just heal spells, so. Well, this says this round, but But then if it takes 2 damage, it isn't marked on it in later rounds. So yeah. If I struck a unit with 0 power, kill it. Do you think toughness is more important in this game than power? It can be, because like a 3-4 is really annoying, right? Like, would you rather face a 3-2 or a 3-4? And then in Mega Keg, Blade's Edge is kind of a medium card. Death's Hand is a decent removal spell, but I think we can do a little better. This card ends games. This card in your aggro deck just ends games. And then Arachnoid Sentry is very good. This is your creature removal spell. You play this, you stun a thing, and it opens your attacks up a little bit. I'm between Arachnophilia and Frozen Solid because I think Rhymefang Wolf is really good. It can often be like 2 removal spells. Yeah. But let's go ahead and Noxus it up. Caught in the Cold again. Brittle Steel. Brittle Steel's pretty good when you have Ash in your deck. Relentless is a new pack. It's a Demacia Noxus pack here. This is another Arena Battler, and then a big boy that ends games. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Brothers Bond here is a burst spell. This honestly is just a game ender where they, like, leave 2 of your units unblocked and you just Brothers Bond and then crush through for... my hand. So we have Noxian Fervor, deal 3 to an ally to deal 3 to anything. This card ends games. We're going to say that a lot. This is why Noxus is pretty good, is because, like, it just has a lot of cards that just... in the game on the spot, and you just win. Stun an enemy, give all allies +2/+0 this round at fast. So we have a large lad already. We don't really have a lot going on to flip Ash. So the question is, are we looking to do that, or are we looking to be incredibly aggressive? Because I think those are the 2 looks we have here between Arachnophobia and Cloning Program. Because these 2 cards help us with Ash, whereas these 2 cards help us with our aggro plan. So you have to ask yourself, which of those 2 options are we looking to do here? And with 2 1-drops already and a Brothers Bond, I'm kind of leaning towards Arachnophobia or Arachnophilia. Yeah, it might just be better to take the Brittle Steel over anything else because it both helps Ash and helps us push more damage. Especially since Precious Pet has Fearsome, and I think we can pick up 1 or 2 more of these. I think I'm going to take this, just because it has 2 ways to Frostbite in it. And again, that helps our aggro plan and our Ash plan, I think. So, let's see how that goes. I could be wrong. Blade's Edge is bad, but Precious Pet is really good. Double the power and health of allies in your deck. Draw Sejani. Well, we don't have that. But the Plunder, double the power and health is really strong. Bell Elnuk is my least favorite card in the game. Or Bull Elnuk. I don't like it. Frozen Solid, Entreat, draw a champion, Elixir, again. So, I like Elixir of Iron, but I think we just, like, take this pack. Deal 1 to anything is kind of a non-card, but this helps us guarantee that we're going to have our 1-drop in our opener. I'm just not impressed by Entreat for some reason. I could be way off on this, but an Elixir of Iron is good. How many... the first run through, you'll only have 2, but then when you win your first match, you get to add a 3rd. I don't remember how many you can have. That's true. This does guarantee... This is basically a 3rd copy. All right, we'll try it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's our Rhymefang Wolf and Shatter again. Death Lotus deal 1 to all battling units. Deal 1 to an ally to deal 2 to the enemy nexus. We have 2 of these. That helps. Draven can live through it. This can live through it. Ash can live through it. It's also another 2-drop because right now our 2s are mostly spells. This kills all our stuff. Oh, okay. We can certainly pet the cat. All right. That is indeed Riddle. Yeah, exactly. So this kills our pets. This kills our pets. This gives us a Rhymefang and another Shatter. So when you cast a spell, grant the top ally +1/+1. Heal your Nexus or an ally 3. Ooh, another Arachnoid Sentry is pretty good, and another Noxian Fervor. Oh. For the top 6 cards in your deck, summon each Elnook. Oh god, this card is not something I want to play. I like this card. I really don't want to put this into our deck. This is essentially just a 5-mana 3/3 in our deck. But this is another creature removal spell and another removal or in the game spell. Or we can get a 2-drop to help fill out our curve. We have 8 spells so far. And then this card is just a good utility card. I'm kind of leaning towards killing things, though. Rhymetusk seems like the strongest card being offered, but Troop is the worst. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. I think Arachnophilia is the pick here. Oh, interesting. So this doesn't have the Frozen Pack or Arachnophilia. When I'm summoning Frostbite enemies with 3 or less health, that's really good. Last Breath Draw a card is really good. And it's a 2-drop that, again, we have 2... We only have 2 Arena Battlecasters as our 2-drops. Oh. You brought a huge smile to me. Yeah, he does that to people. There you go, bud. Yeah, so we're asking ourselves, is Ancient Yeti or Icy Yeti better? This costs more, but it probably literally ends the game. You're getting all the love tonight. This one is potentially incredibly cheap and is just a 5/5 overwhelm. I don't mind having a 7-drop in my aggro deck in limited. They're both 5/5s. But the Frostbite synergy with Ash is kind of getting me here. Okay, yeah, so let's look at this one. We have Arena Bookie. Discard your lowest cost card to draw a card at round start. We don't have a ton of discard synergy, but this is just like looting every turn. Why are you leaving? They were loving you. You can never please the stars, chat. And then Death's Hand. I try my hardest. Deal 2 to an enemy and 1 to the Nexus. Alright. You sold me, Katal. We can do this. This is another removal spell. This is card filtering, essentially. If you have a Yeti. Remember that time we didn't pick a Yeti? Shatter again. Another arena battle. Oh, Noxian Guillotine is interesting when you have like a bunch of Frostbite in your deck, because your opponent will. How much Frostbite do we have before I get too far on that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Let's see. So Brittle Steel, Frostbites again for cheap. Tall Tales gives us a 5/5 either that turn or next turn, depending on if we draft a Yeti and get it into play. Yeah, it's a 5/5. Okay. Yeah, this feels like, eh. Yeah, I do think we'll just go this way. Again, we get to pump our units when we attack, and we have a bunch of small units, and some of them are going to be hard to block. So, and Noxian Guillotine just seems pretty decent here. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens when you pick a lot of the same thing. You get to draft the same cards over and over again, giving your deck redundancy. Ooh. All right. So do we want more semi-removal and real removal? Or do we want more aggressiveness? I don't think Suit Up is particularly good, because we don't have a whole lot of ways to ping this. So right now we have 4 1-drops. And Sojourners with the follow. Welcome to stream. Thank you very much. Let's see. In terms of Noxian Fervor type cards, we have Noxian Fervor. We have 1 Noxian Fervor. We have Noxian Guillotine. We have Brother's Bond as sort of another reach spell. Death's Hand. We have a couple of those. And right now our curve, we have 9, 2, and 3 cards, 4 1-drops. This is a lot of 3s. We could drop our curve a little bit by getting these. Oh, Legion Saboteur, also very good with cards like Brittle Steel. because you get to attacking with this. You deal 1 to them, then they block, and you frostbite their card. But 2 more 3s does seem... Yeah, I agree. Do we go higher or lower? I think we go lower. We're definitely an aggro deck. I'm leaning towards Scrap Heap because it fills out a little bit more of our bottom curve here. And Legion Saboteur, like I said, is good with like Brittle Steel. We only have a few picks left. I was hoping to get the 3-cost one, but... Yeah, all right. And Brothers Bond helps us with our lower cost cards. Yeah, let's do it. All right. We only get 2 out of this one. We can get Precious Pet again and House Spider. House Spider, notably very good with Arena Battlecaster because it puts 2 bodies into play and they both get pumped. We can go really big with another Alpha Wild Claw and an Icy Yeti. Another Legion Saboteur and Iron Ballista. I kind of like this one just because it's so low to the ground. Yeah, exactly. I think our 1 6-drop is enough. Alpha Wild Claw. Just to have something. Whereas like if we take Precious Pet and House Spider, we'll have 3 Precious Pets, 3 Battlecasters. Gosh. Wait, did we not pick the House Spider earlier? I thought we did. This will be our chance. We can finally pick House Spider, chat. Iron Ballista is a good 3-drop, and Legion Saboteur is a good 1-drop. But this just sort of pulls us way down into that low curve aggro deck. Yeah, probably. Iron Ballista is pretty good. This, yeah. Well, we have 2 picks left, and one of them is going to be a switch. Ooh, Fury of the North is huge, actually. Crimson Disciple, when I survive damage, deal 1. These are some good 2-drops. We got Blade's Edge and Noxian Fervor. I don't think Blade's Edge is particularly good, as I have said numerous times. And Noxian Fervor, we only have 1. Noxian Fervor has to kill them in our deck, I think. Yeah, and Fury of the North is just like... Yeah, this card is just very good. Especially when you're playing little dorks like Precious Pet. Turn 2 to 4, our Precious Pets are going to look pretty bad. And then we can bank spell mana and just like really get them. This card's kind of whatever, but we can probably make it work. All right, we're taking Suit Up for Fury of the North. And then your last pick in the draft is you get to switch one of the cards you picked for a different card. God, Harsh Winds is so good, but... Death's Hand. We have 2 Death's Hands. So this costs 6, but eventually we're going to be banking spell mana, so it's more like a 3-cost card. Harsh Winds plus Ash is just kind of amazing. We could get another Brothers Bond. It's like, okay, you found the card I don't want to play. Oh. Well, I mean... Yeah, we would still have... I found it earlier and forgot the number. We'd still have 1 Death's Hand. Let's see. Harsh Winds is just like a blowout, right? Yeah, let's do this. We'll do this trade. This one is kind of close because Arena Bookie, we don't really have anything to discard, but I just want to have a body. And then this one, I don't think we're in for a 7-drop. So we have now drafted our deck here. Sure, I'm happy with that. Now, as you see, you play until 7 wins or until 2 consecutive losses. I never thought I'd have to worry about, like, what color my shirt is in random spots before. Oh, wow. That's a really lucky draft setup for our opponent there. So Sejani and Gangplank both level when they've dealt 5 damage. When you've dealt damage over 5 different rounds. I'm basically just gonna mull everything that's not a 1-drop unit. Okay, fair. You got me, deck. Attack me, I dare you. Yeah, on the second turn, yeah, this is quite good. Do I offer this trade? I think I can wait until I can Brothers Bond. Plus we have Spider. No, don't do it. All right. Oh, I could have done this, huh? I was messing around on Arena the other day because I was bored and didn't imported Team Iraq. Oh no. Fully finished with that. It's really funny because I dropped some reason my random pack pulls I happen to wow. Well shoot. It's pretty good. Yes, we can kill the shark this turn. Do I risk them not blocking this? No. One good frostbite deserves another, I suppose. We'll stun this defensively. Wow, so I can make them waste 4 mana and we go up to 3 here. So if I hit pass, the turn is over because they've designated pass, and once both players pass, it's over. If I do something, they can do something themselves. So I'm just going to make them waste 4 mana. Yeah, I kill their ability to attack. They waste 4 mana. All sorts of yummy stuff. I've eaten at Dunkin' Donuts a few times. Oh, free coffee Mondays. I don't drink coffee. Boy. And donuts on Friday. Eh. Alright. We've cleaned the board up. We have a 5-2 challenger. Ooh, that's... Well, we're losing this, but it's not very good with what we currently have. Oh, God. Deal 2 to anything and 2 to the intermixes. Okay. So we're losing this anyway. We'll mark 3 damage on Gangplank so that now this can block and trade. Ooh, Slippery Boy. Very good. Very good for the opponent. Do you take payment? Boy. Oh boy, we are getting absolutely savaged. My money! I think we died, chat. We're dead. So, I play this. I guess we're not technically dead, but we're basically dead. This hits us for 4. We could draw something to kill this. Okay, there we go. That's no, I'm thinking we could draw something to kill this, like another, what's it called, or did we only have one of these Noxian Fervors? Oh, it doesn't matter, we're really dead. Okay. What would we have drawn anyway? Let's find out. Oh, an Ash. Got it. Oh yeah, and we had Harsh Winds in our deck too. Alright, and then we get to add some cards to our deck, or we get to make a switch. Right. I'm going to level with you. I don't know that this card is good in our deck because it just kills everything. Like, we don't have anything that survives an Noxian Fervor. Or maybe it's this switch just to put more beef into play. I don't think a 5-drop is going to solve our issues. Maybe a 5-drop does solve our issues because we can have a bigger card late game as opposed to Arena Bookie. How did we end up on 2-drops? We have 3, 4. We have 4 2-drop units that aren't Arena Bookie. Can we trade all 3? No, we only get 1. Although I do agree that would be pretty sweet. I think I'm going to make this trade. I think Iron Ballista holds the middle turns pretty well. Thank you. I try. I'd like to think that if there's an idiot in my chat, I don't let them be here that long. How have I stayed so long? Well, okay, look. We're going to have to redefine idiot a little bit. I miss what our opponent's playing. Princess Pichu. Heimerdinger and Maokai. Got it. I'm going to mull looking for a 1-drop, and I'm going to keep my 2 and my 3 because they're both pretty good. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I know what you're talking about. All right, so they're going to have a 2-1 at the beginning of the next turn. This is a good combo, huh? It is ephemeral, but it can trade with our Battlecaster. But we have a second one in hand, so kind of shrug. This marks 2 damage on our Ballista. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Oh. Well, you know... We have a second one. It's fine. We'll just draw the second one. It's not the second one.
Quite right.
How are you doing this? Actually, I'm going to play this first. Since they can't play any more units, this means this can't attack. Now we bank up to 2 spell mana. Oh boy. Oh buddy boy. No. Okay. What are they doing? Deal 4 to a unit. Oh boy. That feels good. That feels good, chat. My first star.
No one's the wiser.
All right, I think we did it. This is what I call a lot of damages. Swing for 28. Opponent respects it. All right, so now we get to choose another champ to add to our deck. That felt good. And Grass Marauders, right? That was very Winota-esque there. Oh boy. I miss her so much. So I'm leaning towards another Draven just because Draven is our aggro. Plus Arachnoid Sentry and Decisive Maneuver are both good in our deck. We also have Ash available to us. We get Iceveil Archer, which is a good 2-drop. It's both aggressive and defensive because it has the Frostbite ability, so that's something to think about. Shatter being slow has been a little annoying, so I feel like this is a non-card. Sedge comes in and helps us level our Ash. Ruthless Raider is a good 2-drop. And another Fury of the North. Oh. This is actually closer than I thought it would be. Because we have a good 2-drop, one of the best pump spells in the game. The best pump spell? And then also this card, which we might be able to level pretty easily and also helps level our Ash. I thought it was going to be a Snapdraven. But Fury of the North is definitely something I'm looking at. And Ruthless Raider is an aggressive 2-drop that definitely fits in our deck. Yeah, let's take Suit Up. So we got our 1 win. So even though we lost, because we won after that, it's like we didn't lose at all. And then we, if we lose again, we still have a chance to get back in it because the way this system is set up is pretty sweet. I threw a palm frond today, and it bit back, and my finger hurts. Yeah, I think this is just another hand where we want to mull to scouts and deal 1 to everything. Oh, Misfortune's really good against us, but we want to find our 1 and 2 drops here. Attacking on odds makes this hand a little worse, but it's fine. Hello. Oh, right on time, Spider. All right, so we're going to play out our Arena Battlecaster here. Definitely not blocking. And then next turn, we get to go Battlecaster into Precious Pet. Oh, hey, bud. That's one way to get onto my lap. And we get to hold this up. Oh, everything is beautiful. Who's ready to... Hey, Brittle. Hey, bud. Can you get in your bed, my dude, instead of, like, chilling on my lap? Come on. Go. Go. The world wants to see you. Please? Please? All right, now lie down. Like a good doggy. Lie down. Oh, that's a 3/4. That's... Ooh, I pet the cat. Yeah, I think I'm still doing this. And then we just swing out. These will pump our Spooter up some. And this Elixir can, if they block a Battlecaster. Oh, so many pet cats. He's being weird. He's grumpy because I won't let him lie on my lap. I want him to be in his bed. An anonymous gifter has gifted Jeff Hoagland a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for that. Jeff, welcome to the bunch. You have a banana. Okay, bye, cat. Oh, and we triggered our new champ Sedge here. Sedgy Poo. I don't know why I just said that.
No prey, no pay.
Sadness. Can't really play this out.
Time for the main event.
God, I love the voice lines in this game.
Set sail.
Eat up, friend.
So... Deal 1 to all battling enemies. Oh. Man. I got nothing good going here. Yeah, anything that blocks dies. We have Rhyme Fang Wolf next turn, plus this.
Love ya.
Block's not great. So we're gonna go to 8. We're gonna Precious Pet. We may be to the point next turn where these Precious Pets are just gonna have to eat it. Eat it for the cause. Oh, yes. That's... Huh. Yeah, the pets... I meant eat it for the cause as in block. And then just die, but we save life. So... They passed... Hello? Thank you. This is a bit of... He doesn't want to stay. Oh, bye, bud. Time for feeding. 8, 11. This is lethal. They don't kill our stuff. Yeah, if they can't kill an unblocked unit, they're dead. Okay. Did we do it? I can't look, chat. I can't look. Clinch. I believe this is where certain streamers would say, hold the baby. Or does he not say that anymore? I stopped watching him. All right. Turns out we did it.
All me. And maybe those other guys. Whatever.
Oh, the voice lines are just fantastic. All right. Now we get to pick more stuff here. Why are you trying to get rid of my precious pet? It's so precious to me. Ooh, entreat for a crowd favorite might be a good trade. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this at all. I think this is the only trade that makes sense to me. This could be a beefy boy. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a huge overwhelm friend for us. So let's go ahead and make this swap. Noxian Fervor is good, but again, it just kills all of our stuff, and we kind of like our precious pets. So he's big game. I made a joke. Okay, so we have a student assistant at work who is from Brazil. So English isn't her first language. She speaks English very well, but, you know, Portuguese was her first language. And I made a joke and she didn't get it because it used slang that apparently she doesn't know, and I felt bad. We're going to replace our 6-drop here. I'm just going to keep aggressively mulliganing, looking for our 1-drops, because our 1-drops kind of hold this whole thing together. Except for that one. No, this hand is good. This hand's great. Actually, Arena Battlecaster helps this not be a terrible card. But anyway, so the joke. Remember earlier I said the Palm Frond stabbed me. So, right on time, precious pet. So anyway, the palm front stabbed me, and we went looking for a band-aid together because neither of us knew where they were. And I said, well, at least I don't have to go to the gym tonight because I'm already cut. I hear my wife laughing from the other room, so I know it's a good joke. Why are you booing me? You know I'm right. I think we can hold until our next attack when we can have a second Battlecaster. 2-3 is a little bit too beefy for me, please. Ooh, Iron Ballista. I heard you laugh. Do you see it? Is that tiny little thing there?
The rest of it.
I don't. Oh, I put like Neosporin? I don't know. That's a 3-4. I guess I could have played my 4-3, but it's not like I'm blocking this anyway. We're going to take a bunch of damage here. I get to block this if they attack with it, which is so good for us.
Feel the sizzle. No one goes hungry.
No one goes hungry. Yes. Yes, we are going to fill the board and swing for all the damages.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
And they can't even block this here?
Discipline and steel.
Alright, well.
It's a small, furry man.
Yeah,
Yeah, name's Carl. Nice to okay.
So, I don't know if you heard that, but Arena Battlecaster said, it's a small, furry man? And then Arena Bookie's just like, name's Carl, and, right, yeah. All right, let's, we know only one thing, and it is to attack. God, the amount of love that goes into the voice work in this game is just so noticeable. The people who design this game care about it, and I just love every single bit of that fact.
Can you stomach this? You will not prevail. Someone get him up!
All right, that's what, 2/3 of our Battlecasters? They didn't kill a third one somewhere? All right.
The old switcheroo.
Oh, right. I forgot I would be losing that.
For king and country.
Well, crap. Originally, I wanted to save this so that I could have Fury of the North in hand, since Arena Bookie is going to make us lose this next turn. But I think it's worth stunning Garen here. That's true too. I'd rather play this aggressively though. Plus we get to, next turn we get to play this out, Frostbite, and then attack, so.
Out with the old.
We're one short. All right.
You own what you hate.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just trying to prevent him from attacking in and hurting us. This is our last Battlecaster, too? Ooh, defensive for Demacia. Oh, he has regenerate, so I can't mark damage on him. Well played, opponent. That's basically a 6-cost fog.
The old switcheroo.
See, this is where we wanted arena bookies, when we draw Precious Pet in a game where they have a 5/5 and a 3/4 out. So now we get to just like discard this to this and get a better card, hopefully.
Face me, coward.
Yeah, you tell him. Uh-huh.
Prove your worth.
You're gonna pump +3/+3. Okay. So I'm losing her anyway. So poke, poke. Oh, I can just play this out? I think I'd rather draw a card.
I've whipped up something special.
But I'd rather draw a card or play this out. We'll just play this out. Basically unblockable once I hook this, so seems pretty good. Pump spell. It's really hoping for a pump spell. Okay.
Clear off.
All right. That's a bunch of 3/4s over there, friend. Have you considered not having so much defense? Oof, gangplank. Okay. Play something.
Show them what we're made of.
Attack. Give other battling allies +1/+1 and fearsome. 6, 10, 14. But I can...
Faster than my
Oh, this isn't Sajani. I'm dumb. I think we have died.
no backing down.
Yeah. Yeah, we died. Yeah, we died. Cool, 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 cool. Because these all have fearsome, so I cannot block with any of these. We have solidly died. I thought it was Sajani. It was like, so I frostbite here, block gangplank, and we're fine. And then I played her, and that didn't happen, and I was very upset. All right. Yeah. Huh. We might be in for a Kato here. To just, like, push our final bit of damage through. Rhyme Touch Shaman is really mean with Ash. That's true, but it's also, like, kind of slow. This is definitely one. This is definitely our weakest one drop. man. This also helps us not die like we did last game. Oh, it's so close, though. I think this is the worst card in our deck, and this helps us in a lot of ways. Yeah, exactly. And this is one of our better 2-drops, and even though Kato helps us, yeah, I think this is the switch here. Let's not lose again. Or if we do lose, let's win before we do that. That's the plan. So excited that it's Friday, because unlike people who live in a reasonable state and work for reasonable companies, I still have a job. So going into the weekend is fantastic. Just gonna look for cheap creatures. These two are pretty good though. Yeah, this is fine. Teemo. Wait, do they only have Teemo? How do you get only Teemo? How do you only have one champion?
You never know what hit 'em.
Must have 3 of them? That's absurd.
Who's a good boy?
Oh my gosh. Am I just playing against a constructed deck? Is that what's happening? Yeah, because they would have had to pick it for the first pick, and then the second pick, and then for after they won a game. Just gonna frostbite this so I can push 6 damage here. Ooh, that's a good one.
Sliply.
Did he say Sliply? We're at 5 puff caps. About to be a lot more.
More for my collection.
I've always been a fun guy.
Oh no. Rude? Look, you're gonna kill my spider. I'm gonna kill your Teemo. Ah! Yeah, definitely.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
This is a permanent buff, which is interesting.
I got ways to find in mushrooms.
That's unfortunate. Priority system being so good. So they played this out, which means this would be frostbitten, but then this can still block here. And she doesn't have overwhelm. I want this to be a swole lad, so I don't want to trade in combat anywhere, is the problem. Probably just gonna pump me full of mushrooms. We're at 12.
Another day in the field.
Number 2. Force the peddler to block last turn, not dealing the 3 hurts, but... R and Jesus take the wheel. They're basically just playing a constructed deck at this point.
Success is planting your mushroom plant.
How can I be mad at this? It's so cute. I'm in danger.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I forgot I had that. Play something. Don't attack. Play something. Don't attack. Oh, they saw the line. They saw the line, chat. We're very dead. We're not doing so hot. We're not doing so great. Casual 56 puff caps in deck. Nothing to see here. Oh! So we're really playing against a constructed deck.
Swiftly.
Lead the target.
Sure, you've killed my Ash.
Died as you lived.
You know, casual 112 puff caps in my 23 card deck. Can they 10 me? That was not 10. Alright. I have to do this right. So this is 4. So I have 2 to do this. I want to get this into play this turn. And I want to make it as big as possible. So I think the line is Arena Battlecaster. Then we go into this. We attack. And then we Brothers Bond. And pray? Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Probably. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They have it all, chat. They have it all. Like, there's no way they're not opening on attacks next turn, so I'm just going to stun this thing. Hit them for 6. Hope we dodge. There's no way we win this, right? Like, we have to dodge 3 puff caps over... Oh, man. I kind of wanted to save this for something with Overwhelm. Really? Really? Oh, boy.
Status high. An expert is at work.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then we draw for their turn. Then we draw for our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Losing to basically a constructed deck. Okay. That's a thing that can happen, I guess. All right, next one. Let's refocus. Let's get our mind in the game. That was unwinnable. Yeah, it was very unwinnable. So over here we have Inspiring Mentor buffs the attack on one of the cards in hand. Yeah, just draft Triple Teemo. Yone is one of the best closers in Limited. Just slams down, stuns two things, you attack and you win. Yasuo is difficult to level, to say the least, but we might have more room to do it in, say, Limited here. Ancient Evil, we have... What do I want to play with? I don't know. I like looking at the cards and thinking. Hapless Aristocrat and Glimpse of the Beyond are both really good cards. Maokai just making a 2-1 every turn is pretty good. Katarina is an interesting champion. And another Arena Battlecaster deck. Can we, like, put this Minotaur over here? You know what? I haven't played with Yasuo. And we already did an Arena Battlecaster deck. And I've played Ancient Evil a million times. So let's see what a Yasuo deck looks like here. Braum. Is Braum good? Braum doesn't seem like it synergizes with the stun / recall, right? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, Fredgelord is Frostbite, right? And then these are the typical cards that we saw in our last draft. Stun is mostly Noxus. Oh, okay. I was thinking Quinn for 2 reasons, but I like your reasoning behind Noxus. I like Quinn because if you've stunned a bunch of stuff and then you attack twice, it like doubles the effectiveness of Scout. But if Noxus is where stun is, then we probably need to go here. I just don't think Braum works with stunning a bunch of stuff because you don't want the stuff to be stunned. You want it to actually hit Braum. All right. Ooh, Will of Ionia at 5 mana is still pretty good. And, like, both of these have been nerfed, but they're still very playable cards. Oh, well, I know what Catal is going to say. Stun is Noxus, Ionia, and Bilgewater. See, I think this is the... What was the pack name for Draven? Was it Arachnophilia? Because if it was Oh, okay. So then we already know that Arachnophilia doesn't have a bunch of stun cards in it. It has like 1 or 2. Because that was literally what we just drafted. So we want to look for a Noxus pack that isn't Arachnophilia for a chance to improve our ability to find stun cards from Noxus. If I'm thinking about this correctly, I'll be honest, I'm just guessing. But Shadow Assassin and Will of Ionia are both very good cards, so that is where we're going to go here. Yeah, and Relentless doesn't seem like it's right either. God, we could just be elusives? Yeah. This doesn't seem like what we're doing. Oh, wait. This has Minotaur Reckoner in it? Minotaur Reckoner is a house? So this is the card in Shield Wall that I'm most attracted to, but Minotaur Reckoner both works with Yasuo and is just a good card. Yeah, exactly. So I think we want to get Minotaur Reckoner in our deck. Having Legion Saboteur as an occasional aggressive one-drop is fine. Stun an enemy, give all allies +2. Okay, so this is the Noxus card that is, in fact, a stun card. And then Shadow Shift, recall an ally to summon a living. That's okay. Legion Drummer, support. Give my supported ally quick attack this round. And Whirling, the Mustache of Death. A battling ally strikes a battling enemy. Pretty good. And, okay, so this is also the creature that we had last draft that does the stunning. We might have... Well, we have Yasuo, Minotaur Reckoner, and Yone as cards that can actually eat a Noxian Fervor without dying. On Shadow Shift. Oh, neat. Okay, because you have to recall a unit to have this work. But I think overall this Arachnophilia pack is actually just better for what we want to do. We have a little bit of reach/removal, plus we have a stun that gives us a body when we play it. How many times do you have to stun? 5+ units? Good gravy, Bill. 1. We have no 2-drops, though. I'm not really interested in Legion Drummer, though. Two, 3, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here. We have a delivery. That is my water bottle, my dude. All right, Spirit's Refuge. Give an ally barrier and lifesteal. We have a Pet the Cat.
I'm working on it. You can't really see him, but I'm working on it.
When I survive damage, deal 1. Transfusion, deal 1. We are kind of straddling the line here.
So wet. Oh, you're so wet.
We might be priced into this Crimson Disciple just because it's a 2-drop and Transfusion is really good.
Why are you so soggy?
And we could get more elusives so that we can buff our elusives with Transfusion. Yeah, I'm kind of into this Battle Scars. He's fighting the power. Guile, just stun an enemy, okay. Shadow Shift, Legion Saboteur, and just a beefy lad. Doesn't block. This is very much the pack that's just like, oh, so you want to flip Yasuo, you say? I don't know yet. Yeah, because if we wanted to be aggressive, we just go here, right? Like, even though this is a 3-drop, it's incredibly aggressive. It feels like we're a bit slower, so Trifarian probably isn't what we're trying to do. Yeah, I agree. This feels... Any pack with Blade's Edge, I'm just like, this isn't a card to me. It kind of is, but not enough of a card. Guile kind of matches that, but at least Guile gets us closer to Yasuo. And Shadow Shift can be a blowout that also triggers our Yasuo. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Shift is basically, oh, you've hooked a unit of ours that isn't going to win this battle, so let's just switch it out, put a 3-2. We might win the combat, but we at least save our unit. This is a rare, though, chat. Or an epic. I don't remember what the things are called. No, it's a common... Never mind. I give up. Rare. Okay. Yeah, common, rare, and then epic, and then champion. Yeah, I'm gonna go with disruption here. I think Shadow Shift is good enough that Guile is okay to put in our deck. Give an ally challenger this round. Create a fleeting... Okay. Yeah, that too, D-Baker. I like Deny in general, and Sonic Wave is interesting. We have Crimson Disciple. When I survive damage to 1 to the enemy nexus. This is another aggro looking thing. Reckoning, I don't think we'll be able to play. Like, Reckoning is late game, we win? Right? We have to have Yasuo flipped or Minotaur or Yone out, and then we can Reckoning and just win the game. This might be a good pick. This is like a 3-cost spell that you want to play on turn like 4 or 5. Yeah, that too. Like, if we flipped Yasuo or we have Minotaur Reckoner or Yone out, we've probably already won. Reckoning only does something if we have one of our... Yeah. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Spellslinger because Deny is just good interaction, and Sonic Wave can help act as a removal spell. Crimson Disciple isn't really something we're doing. We do want a 2-drop is the problem, but being heavy on 3s in this format isn't necessarily the worst thing. There's another Shadow Shift. We have Legion General. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+1 for each unit you've stunned or recalled this game. So this is kind of our payoff for getting all of these stuns and recalls. Noxian Guillotine kills basically all of the damaged units in play for each 3 mana you have. This is another stun card. I'm leaning towards this because it gives us another semi-removal spell plus a recall, and it gives us another payoff for doing that. Yeah, exactly. This is like a slightly watered down Yasuo. Deal 1 to all battling units. When I'm summoned, grant me +2. Okay. Precious Pet and House Spider. Do we already have a Precious Pet? Just curious. No, we have Legion Saboteur and Inspiring. We have 11 Noxious cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 Noxus units. But it does fill in our 2-drop, and Death Lotus might actually be good for us. Yeah, our curve is kind of medium, honestly. I like getting another 2-drop in our deck. And Death's Lotus could help us against more aggressive decks. I'm not really interested in another inspiring mentor. Spiritual Refuge is cute. This is a little too aggressive, I think. We are passing on House Spider. It is the way of the stream. We put House Spider in our last deck, though. We got there that time. Summon me from hand once you've played 2 spells this round, or it's just a 2-cost 3/2, and then another deny. Precious Pet and Decisive Maneuver, which we've passed up before. I kind of like Spell Slingers again. Like, we may not play this for free, but it is just a 3/2 for 2. And we get another deny to stop any sort of removal on our precious Yasuo. Yeah, it's another way to not die early, basically. Not blocking is kind of a non-starter for me in this deck. I feel like we're a little bit more defensive than that. An ally gains barrier. We're not really doing that. I deal double damage to the Nexus. Interesting. Ooh, that's a good removal spell. Trifarians would have been great in our last deck. Not so much here, yeah. I'm summoned. Summon a copy. We only have 1 Inspiring Mentor. So we could occasionally make 2 2/2s for 2. I kind of like this play. This is just a removal spell. And then this is a slightly aggressive card that is also just a blocker in a way. We don't have any barrier. How many of the recall and ally spell do we have? 2, I want to say. Yeah, 2. Oh, so you play this and then you can recall it and play it again so that you go super wide. That's also a play. Yeah, because currently we only have Shadow Assassin. And Arachnid Sentry is pretty good. This is technically a thing. Okay, I could see this being pretty good. When I'm summoning, create a... Alright. Total Recall. Look. It's our friend. Ooh. This might almost be the pick just to get another Legion General. Yeah, this is technically an ETB. An Event Horizon with the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Took me a second to read that one, but I got there, I think. Let's see. This stuns an enemy and pumps our dorks. This is a large lad. This is a cheap large lad that also gives us a very large individual. I'm kind of leaning towards Disruption and Arachnophilia and a little bit more... Or, yeah, I said the right thing. I always feel like I'm saying the wrong one. I want to try this Decisive Maneuver. I think we can get crowd favorite to be a decent size. And then if we manage to... All of our stuns are kind of slow, though, right? So stun is just like incredibly slow thing. We have will. I was thinking we could stun in combat, and then this has overwhelm, and that's pretty good, but this is also another stun card we get to use, plus it pumps our stuff. I mean, even if it's only 2 things, and then you stun, you know, their best blocker. Yeah, that's true, though. So we could use this as like, a proactive removal spell. Just, like, keep punching in, and then, you know, Legion General is our payoff for having all these different stun and recalls. Grant barrier to a guardian hand. Draw a card. Where's that dork? Oh, with my stats, but not abilities. What if we just take this one? It's just like a really mid-rangey looking curve here. Ooh, Calling Strike and Shadow Assassin. Oh, those are really good. Oh, but another Yone? I think we can live with one Yone. Calling Strike just seems like everything we want to do, plus Shadow Assassin. This is... Yeah, exactly. This is early removal, card draw with a little bit of chip-in damage. Chat, it's our time. All right, so we can either get our House Spider finally, or we can get Whirling Death. I'd take the Spider. Oh, sorry, Tron Dragon. The meme is that we almost never pick House Spider, just because we always find something else we'd rather be doing. How often do we want to see this card, I wonder, as opposed to like this? We do have a decent number of 3 power units. Yeah, exactly. These are very similar. How much dies? Yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot we can worry about. It's probably better in like constructed formats where you know that like there are X ones running around. So we're gonna take Whirling Death here. See how this goes. Yeah. Okay, so Fiora Ash. We need to be sure that we can kill Fiora. I think we just switch these out. Well, mildly unfortunate, but that was a D-straw at least.
Confine and contain.
Okay.
Skill and grace to tear your breath away.
Track them
Yeah.
down.
I have transfusion, so I don't really want to block this. It has a barrier anyway, because that'll mark 1 damage on this, and then I can't use this to transfusion. Let's get our stun on, grow these nerds. No! Anything but frostbite. My original plan was stun this, and then that way I could attack with these, and this would have to trade, but
Go, I go.
it's a large lad.
At your signal.
Alright. So this is where we start to
Spring does not pity winter.
trade things off, and then we'll... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We bounce this, and then that makes these 6/6s. Fingers crossed it's hummus? Oh. I was so confused, I read it out loud. Oh. I'm sad now. We're not trading off as much as I had hoped. Alright, so in that case, I'm going to play this out.
Victory lies ahead. Charge!
Would like to attack you, please.
Shield up.
That... Yeah. It's basically what I wanted. Oh, yes. Okay, things are about to get nuts. Things are about to get nuts. This is where we start getting paid off a lot. No. Wait, what? Sure. I guess I could have transfusioned. I'm just not super worried about it. We'll take 2 here just so this doesn't get 2 marked on it. Basically get 4 marked on it.
Yield or perish.
Yeah, and then obviously this happens. Huh, they should have hooked the first round. They could have killed this.
You should stay back, cowards.
So we get to do this.
To gain the strength of rivers.
And this is going to be a very large lad. There's my 8-7. Oh yeah, that's true. I can reset the Minotaur with Shadow Shift. Can also, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Now we get to play this as an 8-8. 9-9. Draw a champion. Yep, that's a burst spell.
All the world
Right.
on one arrow.
The world waits, begging for dominion.
That's my 9-9, friends. Yes. Boy. Nice bird.
Scared stiff.
Woo! Woo! Our bombs! Our bombs are coming through, chat. Yeah, if we ever draw Yasuo, he's definitely flipped. 1000% flipped. Remember when I said these were good cards? Well, here we are. One mana short. I'm sad. One mana short. I mean, we still get to hit them for 15, right?
We protect these woods as they protect us.
Lol.
At your signal. He smells something. Do not interfere.
Interesting.
Dog. My war host awaits.
Here's my 12-12.
New recruit reporting in.
Yield or perish.
As the arrow flies.
Charge?
Oh, they have a hooker. They... Okay. Ah, right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so if we go here and here...
Survive forward.
How much does this cost? It costs 5? Nice. We can do this. Oh, double stun next turn actually might be better.
Your end is my duty.
I want to leave up deny, I think. Boop, boop.
I have come for the unforgiven.
I would like to boop both of your units there, please. This deck is doing stuff, huh? Don't be a burst spell. Boom. And attack. All right. Okay. They were dead even without deny. Look. If you have deny in your hand, and that's the situation you're in, you cast deny. Draven, Arena Battlecaster, Guillotine, Darius, Culling Strike. I don't believe I'm about to say this, but I actually think Disruption is the pick here. Because it kind of does everything we want to do. Like, can you imagine if we had Jeweled Protectored onto Legion General? We didn't really need to, but especially if you have 2 denies and the opponent is targeting themselves with right? That's what I'm saying. I read that thread too. People were just like, "Oh, I bet they had the second deny and just didn't cast it out of pure respect." It's like, no, if they had the second deny, they were casting it. My opponent and I knew what was up. We got to pet the cat. Oh, he's still here. He finally settled in. Yeah. Garen just wants to attack a lot. And that was okay. Sure. Dumpling Mon with the pet the cat.
You'll thank me later. D for 2.
Wow, no blocks. Okay. Oh, these shadow shifts.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play our 3/2 out.
Cloudless sky.
Make their blocks kind of medium. Like, trade, eat. They get to draw a card off of this, but I think that's fine. Hey, look at that. We put a second one in our deck and we drew it. We didn't draw a champion at all last game, huh? This means my attacks are very bad. Because it has barrier and is a 3/3.
Ready, boy?
You act, but do not see.
Yeah, exactly. That was kind of the plan, right? Oh, I did this wrong. I should have blocked with this so that I could get a stun as well as a recall. Why did I make the bad play? Because I am a bad player.
Today we turn the tide of war. We will not hesitate.
How did that move go?
Wait, when I'm summoned, draw a unit if an ally died this round. Oh, cute.
Light the signal fires.
Alright. Ah, I can't believe I did that wrong. This should be in my hand. Ooh. I kind of like just casting Jeweled Protector here. What would we pump? Is it just... Or do we just make the Swollest Boy? Yeah, that's another option. We pump Shadow Assassin just because it's elusive. Yeah, get ourselves a 4/5 that draws a card when we play it.
Take a look at these.
Take a look. It's in a book. Let's get in there.
You would test my steel?
Sure. Please no pump spell.
Stand strong.
Oh, okay.
Halt.
These are more the blocks I was expecting. Helps clear the board a little bit for our big threats. Dude light with the pet the cat.
Up there in the mountains.
A second Yasuo. We drew it because we didn't draw it last game. So we do this. A second pet the cat. You okay, bud? You pet that cat.
The dark beckons.
Oh, Katal with the pet the cat. I'll just stay here.
Feast tonight, bards.
Wait, how did they plunder? How did I take damage? I wasn't paying attention. Dude, like, coming in with that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the bunch. Thank you very much for that support. Riddle appreciates it. Ho-ho! Is this even good right now? I know that's a weird question to ask. Of course it's good.
Only I can
Oh, hold that for after Yasuo. Yeah. But now I get to flip Yasuo when I play him, but yeah, you're right. I don't have any other stun cards in hand. Yeah, we could have killed both of these. Yeah, that was a loose play. And I don't have a bounce.
patience.
Hmm. No. Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's super rude. Wow.
Over there.
That was unfortunate in every possible way. Okay, yeah, this should. Oh man, I've made 2 big mistakes this game. I bounced the wrong thing early. This should have been a stun card.
Pillage and burn. We'll take what we want.
So okay. Wait, this strikes, right? When you stun or recall an enemy, I strike it. Yeah. So we flip this over.
Follow this path until the end.
We have our 5/5 now.
Return home, Yasuo. You know there's nothing for me there.
Set it all ablaze. Maul them.
Now we can block here,
Friends.
block here.
Honorable.
And then stun this. Yeah, them letting us put Yasuo into play was quite possibly a mistake. I should have done this, but it's fine. Then this puts this into play.
Beauty charms while claws take hold.
Yeah, this... Oh, man, I've just been messing this game up. Well, shoot. That does a lot.
Our war host awaits. Only the lucky ones return home.
That one. That one right there, please. That one right there, please. Are we done here? Ooh.
Gain my honor.
That, I think we might have accidentally drafted a good one. I think we might have accidentally drafted a good one. Because I messed up a lot that game. This might be the switch. I don't think we want to lose Shadow Assassin. How many Shadow Assassins do we have? We have 2. And Yone just ends games. But I'm leaning more towards this. Yeah. I like this one a lot. Because it's just another 3/2 that stuns something. We're not really doing anything with Highwayman. Got an itchy ear? Gotta clean those toes? Get that toe jam. Oh, it's so good. What flavor is it, bud? Cherry, strawberry. Oh my gosh. He's like, it's bath time, leave me alone. Oh, but you can't deny that one, huh? You like that one? I just want to mull these. They're not really... all the Noxus cards that aren't like this kind of aren't doing what we want to do, huh? We had opportunities to go 3-color as well, but we chose not to. Basically, you'll be given 2 champions, and then in the wild pack pick, it'll give you a 3rd one.
Silent as death. I will play my part.
Okay. This gives us a trigger. It means we get to replay this and draw a card.
What do you see, boy?
I think I'm just going to stun that. And that way they don't get extra attacks. And this is already a 6/6. I think I'm just going to play this, though, and hit up my Shadow Assassin.
What does he want from me?
We don't need to attack into this. Oh, no. Well, now that they've done that, I don't mind attacking.
Best run while you can. It's playtime.
Oh, that's not creepy. That's not creepy. Alright, we have both our denies.
We go.
The order rewards its faithful.
Ooh, it's our large lad. Marty, time for some... Ooh, pizza. I might do that, yes. You've attacked with 7. I see. I'm gonna block here, mark damage on this, and we can Noxian Fervor it.
It's too late for you.
I was being dumb, and I forgot the fact that you could, What are the words that are trying to escape my mouth? Attack after things happened, essentially. We have 8 mana. Just gonna open attacks here. See what happens. They take it. Okay, okay. Yeah. This only being a 6/6 is really bumming me out, man.
My war host awaits.
Yeah, Lotus would be good here. Okay. So this can't block anyway. Well, I can get hooked. I think I just kill Hecarim though, or not? Yeah, Hecarim, whatever it's called. And this means they can't open attacks and have this trigger. Yes, yes. Wow, they didn't want to kill this. Okay. Kill a unit. Do I deny this, or do I will of Iona? No, I want to deny it because I want this to go through. Okay. Yeah, you can still hook creatures that can't. What? All right. The mustache.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
I need one more point of damage. How do I get one more point of damage, chat? This is burst, and this is burst.
Close the distance.
Go for it, I guess. We have deny. Woo! Okay. You've never seen the mustache attack before? It's fantastic. I love it. All right. Well, we did better than last draft. Now we get to pick a champ. Third Yasuo. Ooh. Ooh. This is like everything we want, chat. This is like, I don't even want to look over here. This is literally everything we want. More Yasuo, a 2-drop that cares about what we're doing, and another good stun card. Jeweled Protector, oh no. And Calling Strike, honestly. Like, these are good, but this fills our curve a lot better. God. That's the 2-drop we've been looking for. Yeah, the Yasuo pack was definitely the right one. Buddy. Hey, Riddle. Hey, bud. Hey, Riddle. Oh, hey, buddy. You doing okay, bud? Boop. Fiora, Sedge, and Anivia. Sure. We have 3 of these anyway. We'll keep the 2, 3, 4 curve. We'll keep the 2, 3, 4 curve. Okay. This is a good one. Caw. I don't think we care that we have 3 of them. Yasuo is absurd. Yes, yes.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
This is actually an absurd draw because it means we get to play this, and even if they play something, don't you dare. Wait, does that silence it forever? Wow, that's upsetting. Whatever. I still need to stun stuff to flip this, so... Shrugs. Get an extra mana gem. Oh wow, they didn't even block with this? Interesting. That's true too. Having multiple Yasuos means we can get it, the spell.
For the Empire.
I might 5-2. Oh, they can hook it, right. Well, actually... So we can go here. And boop, boop. So... No! Stop! Stop casting spells. Gosh, if this was fast. Stun this. Put this into play. No, that's all you have. Stop looking at your cards. Stop emoting at me when I can't see them. Just play the game. Sure. Yeah, I'm out of water. That's really good for us. Because it resets this.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Forever watch.
Just gonna kill this here and then attack in.
Life and death on a blade's edge.
Okay. What are we looking for here? And a way to kill. Ooh, that's pretty good.
For my homeland.
I alone decide my fate.
Okay. I'm stunning it.
Hasagi!
Oh, right. It's taking 2 anyway, so basically negating the 2 that it takes. Sure. It's so close to flipping. All right.
Rain from a cloudless sky.
Ooh, Sonic Wave, Sonic Wave, Sonic Wave. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? So if we attack, let's see, we have 10 mana, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we do this. We do this in the correct order. Do this. Fine. I hate thinking.
I protect this place.
Mm-hmm.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Well, we almost got blown out there. Though that said, this is a 10-6 Anivia, which is difficult to deal with.
Smell something.
This is dying to Anivia's attack anyway. No, I think we just take 2 here.
Snow, wind, and ice. Want to see these moves up close?
Welcome to try.
Strike them down. Zigged, should have sagged. Or with a
Zigged when I should have zagged. Indeed. Something good. They're Anivia flipping. Something good? Does that count? They cast that thing that gives it +1,000,000, +1,000,000. +8, +4, Battle Fury, and Chain Vest. Oh, stun an attacking enemy. Well, that's bad because these are both at 1, so this attacks and it kills everything. Oh, but then I get to flip Yasuo in response to the thing. I can even deny it. Although I probably have to deny this. Summon to the top. Summon the top. No. No, you are not allowed to have that. You are not allowed to have that. Yeah, opponent's deck is absurd. Which is appropriate, because our deck has been pretty good, too.
Ready, boy?
For my homeland.
Oh, really? Interesting, interesting. So... Stun... Well, this kills it, so that's fine. Then I have a backup Yasuo. That's a good point. Oh, I should have blocked. Free block. I had a free block and I didn't take it. Wait, why did it do 2? Oh, because when it flipped, it does 2. Right.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall?
Yeah, she's flipped, so she does 2. How do we win from here?
One blade, one purpose.
Block with the Nivea. I dare you.
Protect this place.
Okay. This is fine. Use literally all of my spells to do this. But
I will be reborn.
is this going to make a 3-5 Anivia?
With plenty.
It's going to make a 5-7 Anivia now?
This
Yeah, okay.
is our time.
We go.
Alright,
Hope you brought friends.
this puts us to 4 if I don't deny this. I think I want to save deny for something. That was a waste of a spell because this is dying before that happens. So, sure.
The order rewards its faithful. The dark beckons.
Four damage short.
I will play my part.
Here be armed.
I think we're just dead. Hold on. Block, block, kill, take 2, then take 2. Okay, we can go to 2 because we can block, block, and then in blocks kill this. Yeah, I'm counting a Nivea's trigger. So block, block, kill, take 2, go to 2.
Snow, wind, and ice.
It's too late for you.
Or we could deny it. And we take 2 either way. But this gives us... No, not you.
You cannot escape.
So here's our 9-9. If we find a way to bounce this... that might honestly be it. Like, we could deal with one thing that couldn't block this, but 2... Oh, we could draw the stun 2 things. Ah, we were so close! We were so close! Ah, Yone saved us! Oh no!
A chill in the air.
We can't deny that because it doesn't use the stack. God, that was so close. That was so incredibly close. Oh, boy. Man, that was exciting. What are the stats on... Oh, I can just look. So Yone wasn't lethal with their frostbite thing. This might actually be a trade we make. Or this. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was using this as a proactive removal spell, but it's just kind of awkward. I think we just grab another will here. Go up to 2. God, we were so close that game. It's okay. Head in the game. We can win number 4. Get back in this. Yeah, Will is very good. I wasn't saying that's why we should keep it. I was just saying how we were using it, and it wasn't very good how we were using it. Oh no, it's my foe, Teemo. We can put this back because we just need it later. One of our 3s needs to go back. I actually think it's Shadow Assassin. Shadow Assassin plus Shadow Shift, though. Drew some cards. We have so many stuns going on, it's fine. This is going to be fun. Attacking on evens, you say.
No one's the wiser.
We get to lead on attacks, hit them for 3, and then bank 2 mana here, which is pretty good for us, considering our hand. They didn't have a chump or a Teemo on turn 1, which we like to see. Ah, look. See, we drew Shadow Assassin. Everything's fine.
Silent as death.
Drew Yasuo. Yeah, this thing isn't really attacking in, so... Pump spell. I always forget that pump spells are playable for some reason. Okay. It's just like, I'm gonna get got, aren't I? Yeah, so we Yasuo.
But watch your back.
Unfortunate we don't have...
No ways to find me mushroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Some things never die.
And this means that these do 2 damage now when we play them, which is ideal.
Payday.
I don't know. I'm just afraid of them in general because I'm a scaredy cat. Oh. Boop.
Too late for you.
Then we'll recall this. Gotcha. I'm gonna pass here because I have these sentries. So there's a chance they play an X2 out.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform.
I mean, this is fine too because I'm gonna play this out next turn anyway. So I get to kill this over a couple turns.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
And it gets us closer to leveling this. I'm actually going to lead on Draven. First time casting Draven in this deck, I believe. And that'll let us decide, you know, if they play something else out, we can decide if we want to play this or not. We're at 14 puff caps, and they have 3 of these stupid things in hand. I think we did once, but I can't remember.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. So we're going to kill this because we have Noxian Fervor in hand to kill this. This means their blocks are kind of poopy. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, that's fine.
One blade, one purpose.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Deal. This is fine. This is perfectly fine.
Ooh, quite a collection.
Quite a collection.
Reporting in.
What the f is that?
Yes, he said it. What the poop is that? Oh, Draven.
Swiftly. I love to smell
This-
mushrooms in the morning.
This draw. Yeah, he does. 29 puff caps, you say? It's gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. And we have open attacks lethal. Ah, we couldn't deny that. Okay, okay. This is scary, but needs to be done.
The order rewards its fate.
No. Stop that.
Life and death on a blade's edge. Now we're cooking.
We leave deny up. I have 2 things. I only have 1. Okay. Okay. We did it. Woo. That was a thing.
Step closer to redemption.
That was a thing. Look at that. I get my free gems. I get to, I don't know, get closer. All right, we got to pick a thing before we can do that. All right. A 3rd Will of Ionia over this Inspiring Mentor we don't use. Or a Culling Strike over Transfusion. This one's really good. So here's the problem. Intimidating Roar feels like a card that, like, wins the game. Yeah, it is sweeper adjacent. And this is kind of a medium card. We have 2 of these. I just feel weird cutting 2-drops in a deck that doesn't have a whole lot of 2-drops, but we're not really doing a lot on 2 anyway. Yeah, I think Intimidating Roar just is basically another, like, Yone in a way. Calling Strike is also really good, though. And we don't use Transfusion that much. All of these are good. The question is, what do we want to cut to get the thing on this side? Like, honestly, I'm the least in on Inspiring Mentor. At least this fills the curve, and this occasionally saves our units. But this doesn't really do anything in our deck. And Will of Ionia does a lot. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that's where we are. Four wins. Let me get my shards on. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think we're gonna replace these two. Again, we like this curve here. We can stun at any point and be happy with it. We're on attacks on odds. So let's see how this goes. All right, we get to bank. We drew the spider anyway. Oh, this is just a 3-2? Yeah, we're okay with that. A 3-2 for 3 is fine, or for 2 is fine. Maybe I should just bank there, actually. I don't know. Close. Just get our stuns going to flip this Yasuo. They are also 3 factions, notably. Okay.
Chase them down.
Shrug.
I must get out of here.
I'll take the 1. I'm gonna hit pass. Kind of want to play this to
I got ways to find me
turn off a block or an attack, and it's not currently doing that, so. Ooh, Draven.
I have the best job.
Is the best job just being him? Is that what he thinks the best job is?
I'm on it. Watch and learn.
What? No. Surely not. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. We can. Ba-doop. Oh yeah, he's very self-centered.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's such a good attack. Holy crap.
Hold the line.
The party has arrived.
This lets me play this out and make it a 5-2.
Nothing to worry about if you have nothing to hide.
Oh no, I'm out of mana. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. He's not the star of the show anyway. He's not the star of the show. Boy. So we come in. And we stun. Big. Is that 4 out of 5? Jeez. Stun here. That means if we ever manage to draw a frickin' Yasuo, we get to flip him. I'm ready to be punished for what I'm doing, but just because I know I'm getting punished doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. Here it goes. Oh, it's just a thermo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty good for us, honestly. Okay, good draw, good draw. We like to see that. Yasuo? Yasuo off the top?
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Oh.
Why, just 1.21 gigahexes? Just when I needed assistance.
Yasuo's okay, but we don't have a stun in hand.
No one is promised tomorrow.
No one's promised tomorrow, chat. Remember that.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Would really like a stun spell somewhere in here. Preferably a spider. I don't know how many of those we have left. So there's 1, 2. I think we had 3. Oh, there's the third. Four in the deck. Okay.
That was years in the making.
One blade, one purpose.
I can just throw these away. Yeah. Oh, I should wait until they do this before I do this. Okay. Again, you're okay. Lux, jeez.
Mages are everywhere.
Oh, don't you worry about me.
Big blade for a little warrior.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
Ay, ay, ay. I just need a stun. I just need stun. Yone. Please deck Yone. Well, if you're gonna be like that. The Sonic Wave?
Unforeseen outcome.
Clear my name.
Pushing my limits.
Oh, in my hand. It creates a +2 attack. So not very helpful right now. Really?
A beacon through the dark.
Oh right, they've been putting those in my deck as well. They play this, they do this. I'm sad.
All will kneel before Noxus.
It's a 10-10 that just gets detained under the frickin' Lux. Man, I feel like we were one turn behind a lot. Which is frustrating, because this felt like a really good deck that we had going here. It's gonna be Yone, isn't it?
Then out. Oh, it's on.
History will judge you.
Oh, I thought we had lost the last one, sorry. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Cool, tight, 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 cool.
That egg. Did it move?
Yeah, that's about all she wrote on that game. Defeat. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in for another concussive palm. This is a little on the expensive side. Sonic Wave sucks, but I like this exchange here. We have a glut of 3s, so moving one up to a 4 that does a lot for us is pretty big. So that's what we're in for. All right, gotta win this one. Jinx and Kalista. Which one is Kalista again? Yeah, she's seen 3 enemies die, or 3 things die. I think we just mull the 2 non-stun related cards. Well, we've got our top end. Definitely got our top end in line. Just gonna draw a card here. Shadow Shift gives us back the concussive... Oh, yeah. It's very true. This makes the 4-3? Yeah, it does. Ooh, a pet the cat. Oh, I spooked him. I think we just start stunning nerds.
I will play my part.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it can't block. Duh. 'Cause I'm dumb. Because I've gotten used to being a very defensive deck. Oh, wow, that's really good, huh? Can stun Kalista. Then we have Shadow Shift to deal with other things.
They grow up so fast.
Okay. I don't have Deny up, unfortunately.
Ladies. Think you're fast? Cute.
No, don't kill her. Oh, okay. Yeah, fortunately, we made it so she didn't attack. Alright, so we have 6 mana. I think we stun her.
Now who's got the upper hand?
I have no idea what you just said.
I have the best job.
Alright. so we can get a little aggressive here. Okay. We still have a spinning axe, which means... Yeah, this is trade I'm fine with. It's saying if they blocked here for whatever reason, but they know about spinning axe, so... I don't see why they would do that. Okay. She costs 3, so they just replay her. So I think I just play this as like a big beefy lad.
Everyone's a garden.
It might not be enough with this stupid collector out. Collector might be doing us in. Oh, right, they can just hook the frickin' 6/6 and the 3/3. Yeah. 5, 9, 8, 11, 16 exactly. And kill in combat, yeah. That was, yeah. Oh, and then also they have Neverglade Collector pinging us the whole time. Well, it's kind of okay that we got 900 for some reason. Oh, because we finished the thing. Sure. I was like, why did we get 900? It's kind of okay that that happened because I'm tired and ready to go to sleep. All right, we got an upgrade there. And our epic capsule got us my last fizz. Heck yeah. That's actually really good. Then what does this capsule give us? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think we learned together. We built some good decks. I made some terrible plays, as is the usual. I hope that if you are newer to drafts, you sort of got to feel it out. Yeah, there were some really good games in there. Definitely sweated it out, so that was cool. At any rate, I am going to call the stream there. I hope you had a good time. I am going to try to be back tomorrow. Yeah, no problem, Katal. Like, you were the one who specifically asked for it. I'm glad I could assist you, and we could talk through, like,